If I was to describe Lucy, the movie, back in 2014, I would describe it as visually beautiful, mindless entertainment. That's the best way to describe it because if you're thinking of this movie, it's going to be very challenging, very thought provoking, like, say, The Matrix or an action film. It's like your typical 80s action film where it's just where they try to make some visual mentions and themes on here with the animals and could promote symbolism pretty much, but I'm sorry, I just can't help but quote Film Brain's popular catchphrase symbolism. It's just so funny and entertaining. But this movie, it's just when I saw it, I didn't really think much of it. I couldn't really think much of it because, well, it just to me just looked like your average action film with a somewhat intriguing plot theme and visuals, but overall the plot is very tensionless. That's the main problem with this movie, in my opinion, is that it's tensionless. Like in the first 15 minutes, you're on this girl's side, but when after those 15 minutes or so, she's virtually unstoppable. She's pretty much God. And I was thinking, well, I get it. They're gonna make her look like she's God, take out a bunch of henchmen afterwards, take out those who are beneath her, and then they're gonna bring in a character that has the same powers as her, and then they're gonna do a big brawl of epic proportions. No, that never happens. And I was thinking, oh, they're gonna do that, and no, they never did. I was thinking, with all these people having the drugs in them, don't you think at least one of them would, other than her, would like um, achieve this ability, but no, it never happens, and it just goes what you think it would go. It would be her dominating everybody, using the Force at this point, and somehow when she reaches 100%, she disappears. 100% of her brain, she disappears within the space time continuum after um, then like witnesses the Big Bang, sees the evolution of mankind, and like it's like that. Like this is how the movie is. Like I say, is beautifully visually stunning, mindless entertainment, in my opinion. Like I enjoyed the movie, but I didn't really have much to think on. Like I was hoping of an action, like nowadays action films have to have something challenging for you, or else it would just be looked at as like, oh, it's another '80s action movie with a modern edge to it. But that's pretty much my entirety of what I experienced with the movie. Like it was fun and whatnot. And I didn't understand the love interest. Like he's supposed to be this normal average Joe that you're supposed to get along, that you're supposed to identify with, and Lucy uses him as a reminder of her emotions and whatnot, what she used to be before the drugs. But yeah, he can be ultimately cut out of the movie, and that would not change anything. Like other than the "I am everywhere" text message, that's pretty much it for that. And my other curiosity is that I heard that a sequel is in production, and I'm trying to wonder, wait, how could they make a sequel with essentially God? Like, you would have to come up with something really creative in order to do that. But like, overall, like, I don't know how a sequel could be made. Like they're saying a sequel's in the works, and possibly with the same team. I don't know about that. All I know is that a sequel is in the works. Are they gonna focus on another character, or are they just gonna continue with Scarlett Johansson's Lucy and like do something epic with her, and then with another person who's just as powerful? Like that's the only way I think that sequel could work is if they put someone that's just as powerful to fight her, because that's the only way you're gonna get some form of gripping white knuckle tension or and also, instead of the thinking thing, it also needs to have a challenge for the main protagonist, like Die Hard did. Like, that's like the two major problems. Like, it's hard to really get invested in the characters, tensionless. There's no sense of tension there because the character is essentially God. So, because of this, the movie is just her dominating. It's just mindless entertainment for me. That was my experience with the movie, and ultimately, if you are interested in just mindless entertainment because it has stunning visuals, some themes with animals in it, but overall, I would say, you could skip this movie. But if you're just interested in just mindless action and awesomeness happening, I'm pretty sure you might enjoy this movie. So those are my thoughts on Lucy. This was Near Reality Entertainment. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and donate. Stay tuned for more.